Okay, welcome to La Hacienda Real. For this video, I'm going to show you a little bit of what high-end restaurants of El Salvador. And this is supposed to be one of the best places to get meat in El Salvador. Best steaks, best fish, best all of that. So since it's kind of a special occasion, we're all dressed up because it's Independence Day tomorrow, and El Salvador really parties it up for Independence Day. So we're gonna go check it out. Let's go.
If you saw my Mother's Day video about how different Mother's Day is in El Salvador, you'll notice that we tried to get in here, but the wait was 2.5 hours long, so we had to go somewhere else. Everything here is cooked over a wood-fired grill, so they're very prepared. The ambiance is gorgeous. It is classical colonial, with many different statuettes and works of art hanging. There's even some antiques. Now, as you can see here, as of September 2022, they still have their COVID glass up, and they still wear masks and are very respectful of pandemic rules. The two side rings have classical seating, while the main patio has a retractable roof, but since this is the rainy season, that was all closed up. They have seating for anywhere up to 20 in a party, or just, of course, an intimate too. And of course, every Salvadorian meal needs tortillas as a side. With our meal, they offer tortillas, or you could have some garlic bread. It was your choice.
Cortesía de la casa. Y acá les dejo lo que son los chirimoles para las carnes. Dos tipos de chirimol, chapín y que es cocidito y este es fresco.
This is so nice. I love it. Okay, so right when you sit down, you'll notice about the table, they have the pink Himalayan salt, and they've got the pepper grinder, and then they bring you, this is so cool, I've traveled all over the world, but I've never seen a restaurant that does this. They bring you their very own home recipe of bone broth. This is bone broth that they make here in-house. And if you know anything about nutrition, you know that bone broth is like one of the most nutritious and just best for your body kind of thing. So I am crazy impressed. And next, and they bring out this little plate of different toppings and things to add. So this is like, it's a stewed tomato. It's like cooked and then mashed up, and so it's a stewed tomato sauce. This is a fresh tomato sauce. It's not pico de gallo, it's called chimol. And then this one is escabeche. I was gonna get there eventually, which is kind of like the traditional Salvadorian cortido, the fermented vegetables that they like to put on everything. And then there's some chimichurri, it's a herb. And then in the middle is where we got the hot sauce, the picante, con a little bit of limon to make your broth amazing. I am excited for this dinner. Let's go.
Traigo sus bebidas. Le voy a servir la deliciosa ensalada y un refresco de ensalada con sus frutas picaditas.
So this is called a fruit salad, but it's actually a drink.
Y por acá le tengo lo que es la limonada con hierba buena.
And this is something that's super traditional Salvadorian, and they do lemonade, but you know, they have raspberry and strawberry lemonade. It's kind of typical of the US. Well, here, their most typical lemonade is limonada con hierba buena, or with good herb. And the good herb is actually spearmint. So it's a spearmint lemonade, and it's really good.
cooking area and wood-fired grill is kind of out in the middle of the restaurant. It's kind of the focus. There's also many different wine pairings if you'd like suggestions on what would taste best with your cut of meat. And here's ours. Look at that beautiful big salmon. When our Chateaubriand came out, they did this beautiful little show of passing the wine back and forth and then pouring it over the meat, and it flamed up higher than our mesero. Once the flames extinguished, he showed us how we would be able to finish cooking our meat the way we would like it, to its appropriate doneness at the table. And there is the bordelaise sauce, which was exquisite.
Deliciosa salsa bordelaise a base de tocino, cebolla, fondo de res y un toque de vino.
Okay. Gracias.
Y cuando ya se les haya cocido mucho, lo podemos apagar con esto. Me dice, yo vengo a pagar.
Ah, ok, para pagar.
Sí, para
Okay.
pagar.
Perfecto. Awesome. You know that always the best kind of steak is the steak that you cook yourself.
Buen provecho, que disfruten.
Muchísimas gracias. That is a very good steak. A very good steak. It was nice and medium rare enough that the inside melted kind of in your mouth. And the gravy that they have to put on top of it is amazing. It has a flavor of garlic and onions mixed in a roux of like a little bit of cooking wine and just great stock from the meat. As they say, you get what you pay for, and that's definitely true of this place. It's delicious. And like any really good steakhouse, they never forget the toothpicks, because there is a lot to take out, that's for sure. Buen provecho.
Por acá les traigo un delicioso crème brûlée de chilacayote.
Oh, crème brûlée hecho en la cayote.
Este es postre hecho en casa.
This was the most Salvadorian dessert that they had, and it's called crème brûlée de chilacayote. And when I heard that, I thought they said, wait, it's a coyote with crème brûlée? But no, chilacayote is the squash that they grow down here in El Salvador. So, let's try this out. Nice caramelized top. Okay. That just tasted like normal creme brulee because I left the coyote. It's down in the bottom. Very good. It tastes kind of like a variety of pumpkin, but it's awesome. Very good.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Hacienda Real in San Salvador gets a 9 out of 10 for restaurants around the world that I've eaten at. You have to understand, my 10 out of 10 is like, I'm leaving the restaurant in shock because my life has been transformed from the food. So, it's still an amazing place, and I highly recommend it, especially on a birthday, because we found that they have flan de la hacienda, or the homestyle flan. Is the best flan I think I've tasted south of the border. It was perfect texture, perfect sweetness, all the way around. So, if you are ready to come down to El Salvador and to create an amazing experience, look up my website, jenninsat.com. Travel more, live more, and be more. Aquila Coyote. Okay. And the other one is Escuche. Escuche. No. Escúcheme.